Hi, in this video we're going to be talking about the free HDCleaner tool. So this is a hard drive cleanup tool, and it does a lot more than that actually. So this is by the same developer who made the TweakPower app. It's the Windows tweaking app that we just did a video on, so we figured we'd do a video on this one as well. Alright, so you have your dashboard here. Just gives you some quick system information, no problems found so far, but I haven't really done any scans on this computer. So you have your menu here, you have your cleaning section. Alright, so it hasn't been analyzed here. So you have your cleanup modes you could choose from: simple, default, and advanced. So I'm going to run the analysis right now. This takes a few minutes, so I'll pause the video and then be back when it's done. Okay, so the scan is complete, and so you can click on details for each section here. So browser cleaner, you can see everything it's going to do. System cleaner, plugin cleaner, and registry cleaner. And of course you could uncheck anything you want to keep, and then if you want to go ahead and remove everything, just click on clean up this PC, but we'll skip that for now for the sake of time. Okay, so cancel that. And you can also manage your cookies like you can in the TweakPower app. So a lot of the tools from the TweakPower app are built into this one as well. Okay, so let's go to Shredder here. So if you want to permanently delete some files, you could add them there. Wipe your free space. So obviously be careful when doing something like this in case it wipes more than the free space. And of course, before using this program, do a system restore, maybe even a backup just to play it safe. Then you have some options here if you want to choose what kind of wipe it's going to do, how many passes. So obviously the more passes, the more effective it's going to be. Then you can pick which drive you're going to wipe. Okay, so let's see, we have the Z drive here that only has a few files on it, so let's try it out here. Then after the wipe, take no action. We'll just do the one pass, wipe free space. Okay, everything's still there, that's good. Overwrite all data on the partition. So obviously you're not going to do this on your C drive. One thing I've noticed is I do not see a way to choose a different hard drive because it only shows the C drive. So I looked in the options as well and I don't see that. So I don't know if I'm missing something or if it's just a bug in the program. And then same for this one as well. I only see the C drive. And obviously you're not going to do that to your C drive. Okay, so let's move on to system. So some of the tools here are similar to the TweakPower app here. Uninstaller. I'm going to remove some programs. Startup programs if you want to disable some programs from starting with your computer. System recovery. So here's my system restore point that the TweakPower app made when it was installed. And you could actually create a new one if you want from here. Browser helper objects. If you want to activate or delete those. Show your system information. Hardware information, kind of like device manager. And of course you have categories here too. So some nice information there. Okay, hard drive tools here. So disk doctor. If you want to check the hard disk for errors, we'll do this on the small one again. I'll check the box to automatically fix file system errors. If you check some of these other ones, like this one, it's probably going to take longer to scan, so let's click on Start. No errors. You could do a defrag, disk analysis. So if you want to see what type of space is being used by what type of files, you could do that. All right, then you have the bad link checker to find broken links, search for duplicate files, if you want to do that, and there's a bunch of options you could configure to help you out there. Look at your page file and actually add another page file or adjust your current one. Delete unimportant files from the disk to free up disk space. So we'll see what it says for the C drive here. We'll search and probably have to pause again. Actually, this one was pretty quick here. So it gives you a bunch of items it found here. And then you can just kind of review them and check it if you want. Then you have some actions here. Select all, delete, shred, send to the recycle bin, like so. TopSpace Analyzer. So this is similar to what they have in the TweakPower app if you want to see what kind of files and folders are taking up space on your drive, in case you're running out of room. Okay, tools, recover deleted files. They had that in the TweakPower app as well. So you could just pick whichever drive you like and click on Scan Now. Okay, then you see your results. So the green means better chance of recovery, good and excellent. Then orange is bad, you're probably not going to recover it. And then once you find something you want, you can just check the box here and recover. And then just hope that it does the job for you. Okay, this directory to HTML, I tried this, it doesn't seem to work too well, so I wouldn't mess with that. If you want to encrypt some files, you could do that. The file splitter, if you want to take large files and split them into smaller files. Not sure if you really need to do that these days with, the large hard drives and flash drives. This one here is supposed to scan for items that might be dangerous to your computer, but I'll show you what happens here when I ran it last time. Okay, so it found a few things here and it tells you what it is, but I don't really believe this because, some of these things like the spreadsheet, it shouldn't be marked, especially if it's something that I made myself here. Maybe some other things in the downloads might be a little risky, but, this is up to you if you want to trust it or take action on it. Okay, then you could do multiple file renaming if you want to do this, which might come in handy if you have a lot of files that you want to rename. All right, let's go to the registry. Windows Registry Backup and Restore. If you want to make a backup of your registry, you could defrag the registry, search your registry for something in particular. Okay, monitoring. So there's a few things you could monitor here. Accelerate the launch of applications and customize the background of background programs and processes. Clear memory at a certain interval here. Enable system monitoring, check for software updates, enable browser monitoring. Not sure if this is a super handy thing, but you could try it out if you like. Okay, backup center. So this is used to restore your computer based on changes you've made here. So if you made a bunch of changes, you should have backup files that you could then restore if you need to revert back to the way it was before you made the changes. Then there's an extra settings here. So if you have some files or folders that you can't have access to, you could try this. Even though you shouldn't need to, if you're a local admin, you should be able to gain access or take control of those files or folders. To create Windows to Go USB stick, make a bootable Windows USB drive here. Clean up the Win SXX folder. So this is a component folder for updates and stuff, so you're not supposed to delete the items in here, but you can do cleanup, so it's up to you if you want to take a chance and have it do a cleanup, and hopefully it doesn't delete something it shouldn't. Install and update programs. All right, so it shows you what you have installed here, and you can uninstall it. You can view some updates. And then here's some additional packages that you could install if you want to try them out. A lot of stuff here. Okay. And then the clone hard drive option. So we're going to actually do another video to see if this actually works, cloning a hard drive, and then we'll try booting up to it, so watch out for that. And then you have options, which there are quite a bit of options here. Settings, backups, ignore lists, includes, context menus, shred file options, maintenance options, managing users, just basic information, plugins, which tends to close the program. And then the theme, if you want to use the black theme or change it to light or change one of these other themes, you could do that as well. All right, so I will put a link in the description where you could download this. You could either install it or download the standalone exe and then just run it as needed. All right, thanks for watching and be sure to subscribe.